You ever stop and think about how a totally ordinary object can hold like an extraordinary meaning? Well, today we're going to unpack one of the most mysterious images in the entire book of Revelation, a golden measuring reed. It sounds simple, I know, but its symbolic journey from total humiliation to absolute glory is, well, it's truly profound. So just picture this for a second. An angel shows up, but they don't have a trumpet or a sword. They've got a golden measuring stick. And what's on the docket to be measured? A whole city, descending from heaven. Kind of makes you scratch your head, right? Why on earth would you measure a city? And what in the world could this golden reed possibly represent?
The puzzle really kicks off with this one single verse from Revelation 21. You've got the object, the golden reed, and you've got the action, measuring the holy city. But to really solve this thing, to get what's going on, we actually have to go backwards in time to a moment when a reed symbolized something much, much darker.
Yeah. See, to understand the glory of the golden reed, we have to start with a simple, fragile one. A reed used not for building things up, but for breaking someone down. A tool of pure humiliation.
It's pretty incredible, but the journey of this symbol starts right here, at the cross. A common, everyday reed is placed in Jesus' hand as a fake scepter. It was a cruel joke, a symbol of his suffering and the world's total rejection. This is the reed at its absolute lowest point. But believe me, its story is far from over.
So how does a symbol of mockery become something more? This is where everything changes. The reed goes through this pivotal transformation, evolving from an object of humiliation into an instrument of, you guessed it, divine authority.
And check this out. Earlier in Revelation, we see a reed, but it's described as being like a rod. Now, a rod, that symbolizes authority, power. All of a sudden, this isn't a tool for mockery anymore. No way. It's now a standard for measurement. It's being used to draw a line, to separate what's holy from what's not. It's become a standard of judgment.
And this brings us right back to where we started, to the climax of the reed's incredible journey. It's no longer just a simple reed, or even a reed that's like a rod. It has been completely and utterly transformed.
The reed is now golden. So why gold? Well, think about it. In Scripture, gold almost always represents what is divine, what is pure, and what is royal. So this golden reed, it isn't just any old standard. It's the perfect divine standard of Jesus himself in all his resurrected glory. And this measurement, it isn't a trial to see who fails. It's a reveal of absolute perfection.
But what exactly is being measured here? This is where it gets really personal for all of us. The city, this New Jerusalem, it isn't a physical place with streets and buildings. It's a powerful metaphor for the bride, the church, the people of God. We are the living stones being measured. This isn't about architecture, it's about us.
This table right here, it just brings the whole journey into perfect focus. Just look at the shift. Before the cross, the reed is all about mockery and judgment. But after the cross, in resurrection glory, that golden reed is all about confirmation and perfection. You see, the measurement isn't a test to see if the bride fails, it's a declaration, revealing just how perfectly she matches the standard of Christ.
What an incredible story for one little symbol, right? It starts as a reed of mockery, an instrument of suffering. Then it evolves into a reed of judgment, used to set a standard. And finally, it culminates as the golden reed of glory, the perfect measure of Christ himself, now applied to his people.
So, what's the big takeaway for us today? What does this all mean? Well, this entire symbolic journey hinges on the deep, profound connection between the cross and this final glorious measurement.
This is the heart of it all. At the cross, Jesus took the measure of that reed of suffering. He absorbed that judgment completely. And because he endured that measurement, the church, that's us, gets to be measured by the golden reed. His trial literally becomes our triumph. The final measurement isn't about finding our flaws. It's a confirmation of his perfection in us.
And so we're left with this incredible paradox. The standard of the golden reed is absolute, flawless perfection. Yet the bride is measured and found to be perfect. Not because of anything she has done, but entirely by grace. It leaves us with a really profound question to think about. If the standard is perfection, what does it truly mean to be measured by grace?